good? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Kewonis CB, and I'm back with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the movie Straw. I haven't done a movie review in 6 years. Damn, it's been 6 years since I did like a movie review. You know what I'm saying? Cause I just had to make a movie review because the movie was just so good, and people just asked me to do like a movie review on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do that. So when I tell y'all the movie was like a 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10 from start to finish. But the end part is what really got me though, for real, for real. It shocked the fuck out of me. I was shocked when I saw the end part because the plot twist just, man, Tyler Perry knows what he be doing with these plot twists. But without further ado, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's get straight into this video. Let's get it. All right, so the movie starts off with Taraji B. Henson, her daughter in the bed, you know what I'm saying? She getting her daughter ready for schools. Her daughter bumped her head, you know what I'm saying? So she make it to the school. There's a reason why I'm doing this. She made it to the school, drop her daughter off at school, so to get to work. So when she was on her way to work, with an undercover cop, an off-duty cop, ran into her and make her throw out the road while it was raining when she was on her way to work. So the cop was threatening her, so he was gonna shoot her and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was the male cop. And that's when the female cop gave her a ticket. That's when she got her car towed. I was like, what the fuck? How? I was like, what? What? I was like, what the fuck? And it's so crazy. That's what we go through as black people all the time, bro. We are targets for no reason, bro. We just try to live our lives and provide for our families. So when she got to work, the boss was cussing her out, and was cussing her out, not knowing what she was going through previously before she got there. So she was trying to explain to herself why she was late. The boss didn't want to hear. As long as you're not on that register, not making him money, he don't care what you're going through, you know what I'm saying? So she went to the register, and everybody was just cussing out, the customs cussing out and everything. They was getting mad at her and stuff. So when she was at work, she got a text from the school. It's the reason why I'm doing this. She got a text from the school, right? Telling that her daughter needed food, lunch, or something. So she left the register. She went to the back and asked the boss, like, can she go to the school for her daughter? The boss was like, no, you can't do it. You can't. I'm not gonna let you go, because do you see what's going on out there with the customers? Blah 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 blah. And she was like, no, I gotta get to my daughter. I gotta get to my daughter. That something is going on up there with my daughter. Can I get my check? Blah 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 blah. The boss was like, no, you're not getting your check. So she's like, I really need to go up there to see what's going on with my daughter. Can I please go up there to see what's going on with my daughter? So the boss gave her 30 minutes. All right. So she went to the school. When she got up to the school, DCFS was taking the daughter away from the daughter away, allegedly. It's the reason why I'm doing all this, because the end was what was really gonna shock the fuck out of you. Most of y'all, if you guys haven't seen it. So they were taking the daughter away from her, so she was going through it, man. And that's when she was trying to get her check. And she was like, I need to get my daughter back so I can provide for my daughter. So the boss was like, you 2 hours late. You're fired, blah, 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 blah. And after when he fired her, she was like, can I get my check? He's like, no, I will mail you your check. So doing that, that's when some robbers came in and trying to rob them. And the boss thought that she set him up, but in actuality, she don't know these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I kind of get what the robber coming from. I kind of get what the boss was coming from, because after what just happened, you know what I'm saying? I understand, you know, one thing about me, I understand both sides of the party, you know what I'm saying? But in nationality, she was just trying to protect it. And she was trying to come get her check, and she was at the wrong place at the wrong time. So the robbers trying to rob them, so she beat up the robbers and shot them, you know what I'm saying? And that's when the boss still turned his back on her. Still turned his back on her. Afterwards, she just tried to protect them for getting robbed. After she was getting fired. You know what I'm saying? She a good one, because I would let that motherfucker get his ass robbed. Let me stop playing, but for real though. But yeah, she was just trying to protect them, and he still turned his back on her and called the police on her. That's when she shot him. I was just trying to protect you, and you doing this to me? Like, betrayal hits different when it comes out to people that you so-called love. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, when I tell y'all this movie was so good, bro, this movie was so good, man. But yeah. So after when she killed him, she grabbed a check and she went to the bank. You know what I'm saying? After when she got fired, she got evicted. She got evicted and she was losing her. She lost her cool, man. She lost her cool. So that's when she went to the bank after she got evicted. I was like, damn, man. And the landlord, she told the landlord, like, let's give me a couple hours, man. I'm gonna pay for it. The landlord was pissing me off too, like, bro. I was like, man, that's crazy, bro. You do this girl stuff out there in the rain like that, so you just have to provide for her. You know what I'm saying? She went to the bank. One of the bankers, the banker was pissing me off so bad in this movie. She was pissing me off so bad. She was like, I can't cash your check because you don't have ID. And that's when Taraji P. Henson was like, I just need my check. That's $521. $521. I just need it to pay my rent and my and get $40 for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like nobody wasn't really listening to her as she was venting. Like, that's one thing about this world, bro. Like, people don't want to hear your story until it's too late, bro. People don't know what people be going through. Like, people just so mean, bro, so selfish, bro, and so evil nowadays, bro. Like, this movie just hit home because I could kind of relate when nobody started listening to me, but they were so quick to judge me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like, this movie did so good. So she went to the bank. So she asked the banker to could I get cash, but the bank wouldn't let her use cash her check. So she brought the gun. You know what I'm saying? She brought the gun. So like, I need my check. He cashed my check. I just want my check cash. So the banker, she called the main banker, which was played by Sherry Shepherd. She called the main. So I think everybody saw like a something blinking in the bed, and everybody thought she thought it was a bum in her book bed, but in actuality it was not a bum. I'm gonna get to that. So they called the police and told the police what was going on. So it's been a robbery. The police like it was just been a robbery and a murder at the across the street at the supermarket where Janiyah played, which is played by with Janiyah worked, which is played by Taraji P. Henson. So they was like, she over here at the bank, you know what I'm saying? But actuality, she was not robbing nobody. She was just trying to cash her check, and it's so she could provide for her and her daughter, and so she won't get evicted. You know what I'm saying? So I love Tiana Taylor's character because she was the only one that really understand her. Tiana Taylor character and Sherry Shepherd character were the only two that really understand where she was coming from. You know what I'm saying? And the ones who was standing by her side. So when she was at the bank, so-called robbing the bank, they were just telling her that it's a bum and It was, and she robbing the bank, but in actuality she was not robbing the bank. So they found surveillance footages of Janiyah robbing the bank, but she was not robbing the bank. So Tiana Taylor character was the only one that was on her was understanding where she was coming from, because she was like, what if it was the robber from what we was looking at, the robbers was trying to rob her. She was trying to defend herself and the boss, and she killed the boss. I mean, she killed the robbers, and that's when she said that the boss turned his back on her, and she snapped and killed him. When she said that, so I was like, that's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? So the banker, so Sherry Shepard's character was on the phone with the police officers. That's when they got they finally got the cameras connected to the inside where she was trying to talk to Janiyah, talk about the detective Janiyah and Detective Alexander. That's when Sherry Shepard gave her the phone, you know what I'm saying, to talk to Detective Alexander, because she was the only one that could calm her down and communicate with her, because, you know, she basically understood where she was coming from. You know, the male police officers wasn't really trying to hear shit. They were just trying to kill her and bone rush her, trying to understand where she was coming from. So she got on the phone with Detective Alexander. So she was the only person out of all the cops. Detective Alexander was the only person that Janiyah felt comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? So when she was on the phone, one of the hostages was recording her and went live. And that part kind of got me emotional, because when she was live, everybody was listening to her vent and what she was going through. Even the landlord was watching her. Everybody was watching her all around the world, venting to Detective Alexander, which was played by Taraji P. Henson. I mean, Tiana Taylor. Damn, it's too many T's. who was played by Tiana Taylor. So that part kind of got me emotional, because I was like, damn, man, the world finally listened to me. But she was not aware of them listening to her on live. So it went viral. It went national news. So all the pedestrians, all the citizens, the community, everybody from the community, they all came around the bank, was trying to protest for Janiyah. It's like, free Janiyah, free Janiyah. I was like, man, that's what I'm talking about. And everybody understood where she was coming from, because after the viral video, because before that, everybody was just going against her, because they thought she was trying to rob and kill. Everybody was out there like, she out there trying to rob, she's out there trying to kill those people up there. This hostage is in there. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, the villain always became the hero. That's what I got from it. So she just letting the hostages go one by one. You know what I'm saying? Some of them just escaped. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was gonna shoot their ass, but Tiana Taylor character, she just told me, she was like, this is not a real robbery, because most robbers don't let their hostages leave, bro. And police was like, damn, you right. She didn't kill him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'll tell y'all, this movie was so good, y'all. It was so good, man. So they would say, free Janiyah. And they were trying to get her to come out, but she wouldn't come out, because the crooked cop that rolled her out the road was outside the West End. She saw him on TV. She was like, that's him right there. He's trying to kill me. He said he was going to kill me. I was like, dang, man. She was traumatized, man. She was traumatized about what that man said to her, bro. And then they was like, who is he? And she was, Tiana Taylor character was so, man, she was like, man, Tiana Taylor looked so good, y'all. I just heard her say that. She looked so good. She was like, who did it? What's his name? She said, I don't know, but he's outside right there. And that's when they finally got him. They fired him. I'm glad when they fired his ass. I'm glad when they fired him, bro. And she won't come out, because she thought if she come out, he was gonna shoot her, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's when the FBI trying to come in. So you taking too long. They're trying to ambush the damn bank, but one thing about the FBI, if you take it too long, they'll take anything from their hand, bro. They do not care, bro. They would shoot you. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Perry did his thing with this one, bro. He did. I'm not even gonna count. He did his thing with this one though, bro. So I thought they shot her, but it was just all what if happened. I'm glad they didn't shoot her because I was like, oh my god, they shot her. They shot her. So she said she wasn't gonna leave the bank. She wasn't gonna come outside the bank unless unless that police officer was gone. So Tiante was like, her character, she was like, well, who is he? Who is he? Who is it? The reason why she did not leave that bank because that police officer. If that police officer wasn't there, she would have came out. So the FBI came trying to take over, and they were trying to explain to the FBI and talking about trying to explain the reason why they didn't go in yet because that the police officer was still out there. So the FBI was like, "You taking too long. We can go in." Blah 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 blah. I'm glad at the end the FBI people, they finally understand what they was coming from. That at least they have some type of empathy. Cause in most cases they bombard shit. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad. I love the Tiante character, bro. She's on one that kept everything intact. You know what I'm saying? So towards the end, Sherry Shepherd, the character, she was on one that did not leave. She's like, you're not going nowhere, bro. That's when, I don't know, I forget who told her that her daughter died. And that part shocked the fuck out. I was like, what? Her daughter was dead the whole time? And that's when they did like a replay of everything happening. So basically she was hallucinating. She was just hallucinating, bro. She was just at her last straw. Because her daughter was gone, bro. So they did like a little flashback of her walking down the stairs with her. Pretend like that's why y'all remember when I did this at the beginning. Pretend like that her daughter was with her, but her daughter was gone, bro. Her daughter was there. She went to her daughter's school, opened the door, and her daughter was coming out, and that's when the teachers at her school, they was like, your daughter, I think it was the teachers was like, your daughter died. Your daughter Aria died, bro. She was like, that part took me. I was like, when she said that Aria died, bro, that was the plot twist of the movie right there. When she said that shit, I was like, man, that movie had me in tears, bro. I was just crying, bro. I was just crying. Like, I don't care. I'm a man that cries sometimes. I'll cry when it's necessary because we still human at the end of the day. So that part took me out. That part shocked the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, bro. And they play everything out, bro. Like, dang, bro. The movie was just so good, bro. The movie was just so good, bro. You guys, I don't want to explain the whole thing, but I'll explain the main parts of the movie. You know what I'm saying? I did, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that movie was so good, bro. 10 out of 10 for sure, bro. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. How my emotions all over the damn place. But yeah, man, that was a good movie, bro. That's when she finally walked out once they got rid of the cop. So they got rid of the cop. She came outside and she surrendered herself to the police and the FBI. And one thing I love about Sherry Shepherd character, she did not leave her side. She didn't leave her side because she just wants somebody to take care of her daughter, but the whole time her daughter wasn't alive, bro. She was just trying to explain to her. She was just trying to be there for her when she was going through these tough times, bro. You know, she just wants somebody. Janai just wants somebody to be on her side, bro. And Sherry Shepherd character and Tiante character was on her side, cause they understand what was the struggle as a black woman go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, bro, like that kind of hit home. Cause I'm such an empath. I'm such an empath when it comes down to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So That movie was good, y'all. Y'all should watch it, y'all. Y'all should watch it. Man, and that's when, at the end, before we get to that part, that wasn't a bun. It was just a science project that her daughter made. It looked like it was a bun. You know what I'm saying? Just going off. You know what I'm saying? It was just a science project. And I was like, dang, man. Dang, man. It was just all the misunderstanding, bro. People be so quick to judge, bro. This was like a lesson learned for me, bro. Like, everything is not what it is, man. Everything. But you never know what people go through, bro. You know what I'm saying? The reason why this movie was called Straw because she was at her last straw. She was just done, bro. And that's when, man, when they took, man, y'all, I recommend you guys to watch that movie. Because if you didn't, download that Netflix account. Use my Netflix account, summon it, and watch that movie, y'all. Because it was good, bro. So, yeah, man, that was a good movie, man. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, for sure. Yeah. All right, now that was the end of this review. So if you guys made it this far, I appreciate you guys for watching. Yes, I love you guys. Comment down below your favorite parts of the movie. My favorite part of the movie was when Tiana Taylor character was Tiana Taylor character was on the phone with her talking. When she was on the phone talking to her, I was like, man, that part kind of made me kind of emotional a little bit because people were starting to understand where she was coming from. And that part hit home, bro. When you so misunderstood and then people trying to understand where you was coming from, that's when they started to go be on your side. They started to see your stuff from your viewpoint. That part that's hit different, bro. But yeah, man. I'll see you guys next week. I love y'all.